Few topics get the blood boiling on either side quite like illegal immigration and the idea that most of these people are fleeing horrific violence back home. For those that believe violence is driving what is happening at our southern border, a just-released study contains some really bad news for you. The Center for Immigration Studies just released a study on murder rates and border crossings from 2011 to 2017 for El Salvador, Guatemala, and Honduras. The conclusion? There is no correlation between violence and border crossing increases from those three countries. Now, I'm always hesitant to quote CIS numbers because they too have an agenda, but in this case, it is simple and transparent math at work. What is noted by the study then? First, it debunks the myth of increasing violence, as murder rates have largely decreased. In Honduras, that's gone from 86.5 per 100,000 to 42.8. In Guatemala, the rate has gone from 38.6 per 100,000 to 19. Now, El Salvador was a bit more difficult to understand, tipping to a low of 40 per 100,000 in 2013, swinging back to 100 per 100,000 by 2016, and finally ending at 60 in 2017. That's just half the story though, because as those murder rates were going down, guess what was going up? You win a fabulous version of the home game of By the Numbers if you guessed border crossings were going up. In Honduras, there were around 10,000 border crossers in 2011, and that number quadrupled to over 40,000 by 2017. Guatemala saw nearly the same thing, starting out at just under 20,000 and ending up at about 65,000. El Salvador saw a 5 times increase from 10,000 to 50,000 in that same span. Murders go down, border crossings go up. That certainly flies in the face of the prevailing narrative these days. But don't let pesky facts get in the way of a good narrative. This has been By the Numbers. I'm Andrew Coppins, and you can follow me on Twitter at The Coppins Show.